Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Forgetting, an essay by Robert Lynd. This is an amusing, satirical, and a very simple essay. Here, Robert Lynd points out various professions like politicians, sportsmen, philosophers, chemists, etc., whom he says are the highlights of the common nature of forgetting things. That is, these people have the tendency to forget things. And he says that generally we will think that adults only have this less memory habit. But according to many people, it is the young people who have the habit of forgetting things. And he also appreciates the people with good memory. But at the same time, he says absent mindedness is not bad because at times it has its own virtue. And he even includes poets, philosophers, and even great thinkers to justify his philosophy of forgetting. He begins the article by listing the number of articles which are lost by the travelers at a railway station in London, and when we see the list, it is really astonishing. And Robert Lynd comments about the efficiency and also the inefficiency of human memory that compels his wonder. And he continues to exemplify his philosophy by stating that modern man remembers the telephone numbers, the addresses of his friends, the dates of good vintages, appointments for lunch and dinner, the names of actors, actresses, cricketers, footballers, why even murderers, and the weather in the long past August, and the name of the provincial hotel at which he had a vile meal during the summer, etc. But he is almost not remembering the things which he is expected to remember. Like he says, when you're wearing a cloth, you remember each and every item which you have to wear along with the dress. In fact, you remember to shut the front door while leaving the house. And these are all brilliant memories. But there are certain important matters where you have to remember things, but your memory works very less than its usual perfection. For instance, he says, doctor will advise us to consume medicines on like a particular time, before or after lunch or dinner and all that, but human beings forget it. We will take a letter, we'll write a letter and we'll take it in our pocket to post it, but we will forget it. After going out only, we'll remember that we have forgotten our walking stick, books, spectacles, umbrellas, or any other essential goods and commodities. In fact, he says he himself has this habit of forgetting his walking stick, pen, and umbrellas. And he says that psychologist says that what we are forgetting is something which inside us we hate it. Like for example, when you take medicines, the doctor told us to take it before, during, or after the meals or at a particular time. But people who are taking these medicines don't want their health to be dependent on the medicines. This is the idea deep inside them. But this makes them to forget to take the medicines. So, psychologists link this to that. That is the loss of memory to her hatredness towards that habit. And he also says because of this, who is benefiting is the chemist. Because when we forget to take the medicines, what will happen is we will not be cured. Our illness will last for a long time, or sometimes it will never get cured at all. And as a result, all the patients will end up buying more and more medicines, which will be a profit to the chemist. And he also playfully points out that we will forget posting the letters. And he says some people will come and ask him to post a letter. And he feels this is a very poor quality because he himself will have his letters in his pocket which are not posted for many days. And at the same time, he says absent mindedness is also good. In fact, it is a blessing because this absent mindedness has the capability of making a man happy. And in fact, it will even enable him to accomplish the targeted goal. And he says the moment when we are actually forgetting something, it is a moment of great joy because man lives in the world of imagination in that time. So this world of imagination will make you happy when you are actually forgetting certain things. And above all, when you have the habit of forgetting your failures and disappointments, then you are actually saved from the trauma and the depression which you are going to undergo when you are remembering all this. So he also says that it is really good, and not only that, he says it is forgetful people who are able to create something authentic, new, and genuine. And he also talks about the advantages of good memory and says that great writers, poets, and music composers have great memories, fantastic great memories. And he says this is actually the substance of their art. That is why they are great writers, poets, and music composers. But on the other hand, he says statements, that is politicians and statesmen, they have a very bad memory. Because when you read the autobiographies, we will find that the facts which they mention keeps changing. And their speeches also indicates that the world has not yet begun to produce a real statesman. Saying this, actually he has said this in a very lighter way. Saying this, he ends the essay. It's a beautiful essay by Robert Lynd. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.